Anyone can build a god squad with unlimited coins, but can we get the job done with only 1 million coins? So let's find out. We're going to be kicking things off not with position groups like we normally do, but rather promo groups, as we're going to be completing many types of B&D sets to fill out our team at a cost-efficient rate. Treating this as almost a real-life GM would, I understood that B&Ds are going to fill out most of my team, and then I'll have room for about 4 to 5 marquee, or I would say superstar players that will lead our team. The first promo we are going to attack is Stocking Stuffers, or the Zero Chill program. However, I actually made a crucial mistake in not realizing you could choose any B&D 92 back from the set. Rather, my dumbass went out and bought specific players that I wanted for my team, overpaying by about 10,000 coins on 4 of the 5 set pieces. But don't worry, we're not going to cheat the system. We are going to factor in these costs for our budget. In total, we spent 363k on the set, where we chose and sold the 95 Chris Jones back for 295k. After taking the tax out of that Chris Jones, the 5 Stocking Stuffers ended up costing us only 102,000 coins, or about 20k per card. For the 5 players, we ended up choosing Bradley Chubb, the outside linebacker, left tackle Jordan Mailata, Jalen Petrie to play strong safety, Tevin Jenkins to play right guard, and Laken Tomlinson to play left guard. A mix of both positional needs, where I don't want to have to spend coins on positions like guard and tackle, but also some budget beasts like Jalen Petrie, who will have major impacts in our secondary. We now are going to make our first signing for the team, our major signing, a bulk of our coins, and pick up running back Marshall Faulk for 121k. Running back isn't the most important position in MUT, but it was a card that I didn't get a chance to pick up when it first dropped, so I jumped at the opportunity to try out this player. The next set we are going to use to take advantage of the B&Ds is going to be Campus Heroes. This time, it contains 93 overalls. This time, though, I understood that you could just buy the 5 cheapest 93 overalls, so that's what I did. 75k, 76k, 76k again, and then 78 and 79k for the 5 random Campus Hero players. Thomas Davis was the set that I did complete, and we sold his 96 overall for 270k. In total, the 5 B&Ds ran me about 140k combined, or 28k individually, a true bargain for 93 overall cards. This time, since they wore 93 overalls, we went with some more important positions. We got Malik Hooker, L'Jarius Sneed, Ed Oliver, Christian Watson, and Danielle Hunter. All cards at high impact positions with stats that should be good enough to perform with. Our second big signing is also going to be on the offensive side of the football, the most expensive card we actually bought, and that's going to be Zero Chill tight end Taysom Hill for 183k. Maybe the most influential card under 200,000 coins in the entire game of Madden 23, since he gets that coveted short and elite for 0 AP, one of only 2, now 3 at the time of you're watching this, that being the other's 600k, and who knows what Owen Daniels is going to be. The next promo we attack is going to be a little bit different, because we're actually going to keep the set champion, and that's going to be the Harvest promo. And for the sets, since they are quite old, they actually do require the specific card to put into the set that you are going to get back. We got Creed Humphrey for 28k, Levante David for 34k, Khalil Mack for 25k, DJ Reader for 30,000 coins, and finally Jesse Bates for 35k. The set champion now becomes a cherry on top, and we decide to get the bad man himself, potential New York Jet, Aaron Rodgers to lead the troops. Before we get into the final B&D set and standalone purchase, we have some smaller pieces we have to pick up first. George Kittle core elite for a backup tight end, CJ Ham for a fullback, 88 overall backup running back Terrell Davis, middle linebacker Ray Nitschke, and slot cornerback Zero Chill Amani Oruwariye. Of course, we had to go out and get Brett Maher as our kicker, a 74 rated punter because who the hell punts, and a user to pair alongside Jesse Bates and aka Cam Chancellor for just under 30,000 coins. The last promo, and 100% the best cost efficient B&D set, is going to be one of the playoff sets. Once again, back to not having to buy the specific players needed for the sets, we got our 593 playoff cards for 74k, 75k, 78 and 78k, and finally 79k. And just like that, we completed the 96 Fred Warner set for around 380k, sold that card for 339k, so we ended up only spending 78,000 coins across 5 B&D 93 overalls. Again, that's a little bit above 15k for each 93 overall card. You won't find better value than that. And for the 5 playoff players we chose, it's going to be Jawan Taylor, Mike Hilton, Nick McLeod, Harrison Phillips, and possibly the best budget beast in Madden 23, 96 speed wide receiver, Quez Watkins. We now have our entire team filled out with only one player remaining, with around 130 to 140k left to spend. I had this player in mind from the start, and that is going to be 94 rated all Madden Calvin Megatron Johnson for 121k, leaving us with just around 10k, which will pay for the abilities we use for all of these players. And in true budget fashion, we also have no strat cards and no backups to boost chemistries. The raw 1 million coin squad ends up being a 92 overall. Shoot, it almost was a 93 rated, except we had a 74 rated punter. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see the abilities and some gameplay with this team, click the video on your screen.